not easily manipulated. Wu Weidong asked directly, "So, is it because of great love? You and the one from the Li family are just playing around, and the one who will get married in the end is your own. Sister Wu and I admire and love each other. I wonder if you can understand. Sister Wu has a big plan now, and there's no turning back. I hope to increase her chances of winning, so I came here boldly to ask you to transfer your shares. Sister Wu can have today entirely thanks to a father like you, but she still has two younger brothers who have been secretly fighting with her for many years. At this time, if they hear any bad news from you, they will join hands with other shareholders to confront Sister Wu and the entire Wu family. This will cause a disaster." Wu Weidong fell silent and looked up, thinking for a moment. "Wu Chen, you're right. If you come next time, come with your own. Compared to business, I care more about her future." Wu Chen thought to himself, the Wu family matter is settled. Now I have to go see in Menglan. An hour later, Wu Chen arrived at the company to meet in Menglan. "You're here. What happened?" Hezong Media retaliated for Zhou Xinglong's hot search. Su Weilai, the rising star that Waxing strongly promoted this year, couldn't stand it anymore and just jumped off the building to commit suicide. The company is working with the group to clean up the mess. Waxing Entertainment was a family business of the Yin family. Wu Chen looked at An Menglan and asked, "Are you blaming yourself? You look very tired. The leak of the album caused a death. How is Waxing Entertainment planning to handle this?" "My father just called me and told me to tell Peng Wei to stop. I'm afraid he's already negotiated with Hezong Media. There probably won't be any more conflict in the future." Wu Chen thought to himself, Waxing Entertainment has been forced to the point of losing a life. And Waiguo couldn't have negotiated peace so quickly. Showing weakness too early in a business war won't have a good ending. Mr. An is eager to appease public opinion and doesn't want the situation to escalate. But if it just stops like this, how can I drag Mr. An into this? Thinking this, Wu Chen said to An Menglan, "Don't worry, just proceed according to the original plan. If your father calls you again, just tell him that your partner is not willing to be stepped on by Hezong Media." And Menglan said worriedly, "Won't that lead to more deaths?" Su Weilai was too weak. His death was an accident. There won't be anything similar happening next. Peng Wei and I will go out to deal with it later. Just wait for my news. An hour later, at an apartment in Dongpu District, Shanghai. "Damn it. Why are you taking so long to undress? Are you going to be this slow during the act too?" Shong Yunlu, the deputy director of Hezong Media's publicity department, said as he undressed. "What's the hurry? I'm about to let you taste the power of a man." But at the climax, someone called, "Damn it, who's calling at this time? Answer the phone quickly, we don't have much time." He answered the phone and was immediately scared witless. "Shong Yunlu, you dare to sleep with Guan Hongren's woman? He asked me to ask you, how do you want to die now?" He turned pale and stammered, "Who are you?" "Where's Mr. Guan?" The girl also panicked and screamed. "I'm Wu Chen, just kidding. I haven't told him that you slept with his wife yet. I'll give you a chance. Come to Shanghai immediately. If you don't come or lie, Peng Wei will put you on the hot search, and your Mr. Guan will put you in jail for embezzlement. You was push Su Weilai to his death by putting him on the hot search. I'll give you a few minutes. Quickly take down the hot searches." Wu Chen said to Shong Yunlu, "Look at the hot search. Now it's Director Shen of Hezong Media. Next, it might be you." Shong Yunlu started to get scared. "Mr. Wu, everything is negotiable. I'll go to Shanghai immediately. Don't be impulsive." At the same time, in Xiongjiang, and Menglan's father, and Waiguo, the chairman of Waxing Entertainment, looked at the news online and thought, what's wrong with Menglan's partner? He just wants to make a big deal out of this. It seems I have to go to Shanghai myself. Half an hour later, "Miss Anne, why are you here?" "My father, he wants to come to Shanghai. It seems the no hot search made him very angry. We didn't handle things according to his wishes. Of course he's angry. But I believe that in business, as long as the benefits are great enough, all personal emotions will have to be compromised. I'll let him know everything. So, that matter between us, you'll let my father know too." "Didn't I say I would let him know everything?" And Menglan couldn't hide the fear in her eyes. She thought of the scene of having to kneel at Li Rubing's feet. If she wasn't careful, she would be ruined and disgraced, and her entire family would be humiliated. She would also have to kneel and apologize to Li Rubing. No, I don't want. Wu Chen reassured and Menglan, it's okay, don't overthink it. He then turned to the other man and said, get ready, we're going to wait for Shang Yunlu 2 hours later. Shang Yunlu rushed to meet Wu Chen. He shook Wu Chen's hand and asked, Boss Peng, is this Mr. Wu? Wu Chen calmly explained, that's my stage name for music. My name is Wu Chen. He politely gestured for Shang Yunlu to sit down. Without wasting time, Wu Chen went straight to the point. Do you know why I asked you to meet me here? Shang Yunlu started sweating. Mr. Wu, please don't beat around the bush. Just tell me what you want me to do, Mr. Shang. You can actually fall in love with Guan Hongren's wife. To be honest, I still admire you quite a bit. There isn't much pure love left in this world. Do you want to marry her? Shang Yunlu furrowed his brows and hesitated. He understood the hidden meaning in Wu Chen's words. Wu Chen continued, I didn't ask you to come to Shanghai to threaten you. I hope we can cooperate. For example, put Guan Hongren in jail, and you'll become the president of Hezong Media, understand? Therefore, I need some documents, Shang Yunlu immediately said. Mr. Wu, Mr. Guan is the founder of Hezong Media, and I'm just a middle-level manager. The documents you need are beyond my reach. Wu Chen calmly crossed his arms. You're overthinking it. I don't need Hezong Media's trade secrets, and I don't need you to infiltrate any dangerous places. Then what do you want from me, Mr. Wu? I need the files with the code starting with SC on the internal network storage server of your publicity department. Shang Yunlu seemed to have guessed Wu Chen's intention. Mr. Wu, you want to get the dark love scandals and criminal evidence of celebrities that Hezong Media has collected on other companies over the years. Wu Chen continued, not only that, after copying them for me, you also have to completely delete the original on Hezong Media's server. That way, even if Waxing Entertainment goes to war with Hezong Media, without the documents, Hezong Media will have no weapons to retaliate. And Waiguo's Waxing Entertainment will be invincible. Shang Yunlu hesitated for a moment and then said, I'm not very good with computers. Deleting those things might be detected, right? There are also access logs. I probably can't do this. If you delete it directly, it will definitely leave traces. So I made a program. Wu Chen pointed to the computer. Look, when you go back to the company, use this program to access the storage server, enter the folder name here, set the deletion time here, finish the settings, and finally click here. Understand? Shang Yunlu broke out in a cold sweat as he looked at Wu Chen. He wasn't very brave, but this time, Wu Chen had him cornered, so he had no choice. I understand, but I'm not sure if there's another backup. Wu Chen affirmed, there's a backup in the black safe at Guan Hongren's house. Thinking that he had to break into Guan Hongren's house, Shang Yunlu was terrified. Then it's even more impossible, Mr. Wu. I can't even get into Mr. Guan's house. I just said I don't need you to infiltrate anywhere else. Call your love. She knows about this. Shang Yunlu's face twisted. Mr. Wu, you want to use her. Wu Chen's voice became more decisive. Mr. Shang, this isn't a romantic drama. I'm running out of patience. Will you do it or not? Shang Yunlu was caught in a weak spot. He had no choice but to follow Wu Chen's request. I'll do it. I'll do it. Shang Yunlu took out his phone and immediately called Vivi. Vivi, for the sake of her lover, also agreed to cooperate. As long as you're okay, I'll do it, but I don't know the password to the safe. Shang Yunlu said to Wu Chen, Mr. Wu, she said she doesn't know the password. Wu Chen smiled confidently. It's okay, I know. On the other side, Vivi followed Wu Chen's instructions and turned the knob of the safe counterclockwise 3 times, stopping at the number 12 on the 3rd turn. Then, she turned it clockwise 2 times, stopping at the 27th mark. Finally, she turned it clockwise once, stopping at the 36th mark. She then entered 92, 56, 75, following Wu Chen's instructions. Vivi successfully opened her husband's safe. She asked Wu Chen, what should I do next? I need you to take a picture of the inside of the safe, including the solid-state drive. You also need to be in the picture. Finally, delete all the contents on the hard drive. After everything was done, Shang Yunlu asked which